Check, check. Okay, thank you, Ultronymous. Yeah, that was weird with the sound. Um, okay, we can continue, and I can just repeat what I said. But I am surprised that happened. I am surprised that happened. Anyway, happy Halloween. What are you guys dressing up as? Like I was saying, my kids already have their stuff planned out. I will probably be going out, maybe date night with the wife. Not sure if we're dressing up. I'll be wearing my potentially, if I'm dressing up, wearing my Batman costume that I made last year because I put so much time into it. Um, okay, well, for today's episode, there's some news. I think we're gonna play games more than anything. Um, but yeah, let's. I'm caught off guard. I saw what happened. The Meld program had changed. It's probably Windows had changed. This is what happens at least once a month, where Windows will default to a different microphone. So my thing was set up for the default, and so maybe I just need to not have it set to default anymore. It's very interesting. I hate computers and technology. But anyway, at 9 o'clock today, actually Central Time, it might be 9 for you, Ultronymous. My last video will drop for the Castlevania Super Deluxe collections. I have all 3 of them. 2 of them are up right now. That third one will drop. But you know what? Speaking, it's Halloween, and it really gets you in the mood for Halloween games, even though I kind of like the horror themed stuff anyway. 5 minutes before going on, 5 minutes before the stream, something dropped, I found out about a game that I didn't even know existed. Let me show you guys, and then we're going to get into what I've been playing. This shocked me. This is a game called Tazua Night. Now, apparently, this is a sequel, perhaps. And as you can see on the screen here, it's all like what you would expect from a Metroidvania Castlevania in terms of or what I like, the artwork, the pixel graphics, the way the movement and the combat seems to be on this. So this just dropped on the 27th. Here's another example of an amazing looking game that I had never even heard of. I'm doing all this research all the time online for games, and it missed things. And this looks awesome because I was even thinking of There's that Bela Lugosi Carpathian Nights that came out last year. I was thinking of playing that tonight for Halloween. It's on sale for like $9. This is on sale for $17 and it just came out. It looks great. Now it does say recent reviews mixed, and one of the negative reviews are just saying that there's a lot of backtracking, and sometimes backtracking can ruin a game. I know I was just playing that recent Gal Guardians sequel, and the backtracking in that is where it's just a lot of you're not doing, like I'm playing Harmony of Dissonance right now, and I think it has a great sort of there's backtracking, but in there's different types of backtracking. There's the backtracking where, oh, I just have to go here because this is what I'll do next. Then there's the backtracking of, I don't know where to go. I'm just going to go here. Now I need to backtrack because I don't. And and on one hand, it can't be too handholdy and linear, but on the other hand, you want to sort of push or guide the user in a certain direction. And as I was playing Harmony of Dissonance this week, I was trying to keep that in mind. Are they designing it to try to lead you in a direction? And they kind of are. It's just sometimes easy to miss things. Anyway, is this game, the way it looks, it's blowing my mind. I just didn't prepare to play this right now or to download it, but then there's oh man, that just looks so good. Yeah, because if we go to developer, it's just one dude. And then he has the other one. It's called Dracula's Revenge. That's only $1. Okay, this is only $1. It came out in 2022. I think I need to now. I don't think this is a Metroidvania. I think this is a Classicvania. Or I heard someone else call it by a different name. Anyway, I'm just going to add this to cart because it's $1.49. Okay. All right, guys. Now let's quick. I know. Let's quick. Let's go back real quick. I know that was kind of a diversion from the usual beginning of when I talk about what I've been playing. So let's go to that. So what I've been playing, after Darkenstein 3D on the stream yesterday, I did work, and then after that played Castlevania Advanced Collection again, specifically Harmony of Dissonance. I'm having fun with that. I might jump into that here shortly. I actually got the Switch set up for that. Which that might explain. I think that explained it. So I have this external cable HDMI dock thing. Yeah, fuck it. Cam Link. Again, Elgato strikes. It's the Elgato Cam Link. Anytime I plug that in, it messes up all of my inputs and changes what's default. I keep forgetting that. I'm glad I solved that issue. But anyway, we'll be playing that in a second. I got the Switch hooked up. But Ninja Gaiden 4, to be honest, like I think anything other than the combat is just boring and in my way. But the combat of Ninja Gaiden 4 is so good. It's so fast. I love, and I'm not necessarily the best at it. I get hit a lot, but it's I love, again, right trigger for block and parry. Perfect. It's so fast paced. Love it. And I think that's all for what I've been playing. Because it wasn't really too much. Just a little bit of Harmony of Dissonance, a little bit Ninja Gaiden 4 last night. Let's move on to news. This first news story: Japan Patent Office rejects Nintendo patent for its Pokemon capture mechanic. So I'm sorry, Nintendo. I know you were trying to own that space, but you've been denied. The government has spoken, maybe, Japan Patent Office. Not just the people, but the people above you, the people in charge, Nintendo, has said, Nintendo, no, come on. Come on, Nintendo. I'm glad. Now, I didn't read the whole thing because it could say, well, but still, but Games Fray suggests this will not directly affect its lawsuit against Palworld, but there could be wider ramifications on its parent patent application and others predicated on it. So I think this is just good in general. Ultronum is saying we win. Exactly. At the end of the day, the consumers win because this means developers can be influenced and motivated and inspired by games made by Nintendo and then want to make their own. Like this guy, Danny Garay, he made a game based off an NES game, Castlevania, and he just did it on his own and gave me joy for the moment I discovered it. Okay, so Gunpei Yokoi's WonderSwan, the guy that made Super Metroid, is getting a new flash cart, the Nile Swan. So that's pretty neat. The WonderSwan, I will always. I remember when I first heard about it coming out. It's a Bandai thing. I thought it was really awesome. Um, just one of those things where I couldn't really import it. I mean, I guess I could have at that time, but I was already happy to get the Neo Geo Pocket Color at that time. There were so many other gaming things I was doing. I would have always wanted to play WonderSwan, but it's really cool that now it's getting even though you could emulate this stuff, I think this is an example of I would want to play things on the original hardware because the games are more gimmicky to be used, in that way. So maybe in the future I'll get a WonderSwan, just like I got the 3DS again. Even though you can emulate DS and 3DS, can you emulate 3DS? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I haven't tried. Oh yes, I have. Of course I have. It's just so much better playing on 3DS. It's because it's made for that. It's very interesting if you consider like PC games are not necessarily made for a control scheme. You can use mouse, keyboard, gamepad, whatever. But when you have those proprietary things, like little handhelds that are made to be only able to do a certain thing, can't play any game. I mean, it's the last of that. I really enjoy that. So that was that. And, again, not too much spooky news, really. Silent Hill 2 has been rated for Xbox Series XS. There's that remake coming out soon. And then we looked at this, which, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play this in the sequel. I'll probably do that this weekend. Actually, let me go back to this, and then add to wish list. But can I just buy a whole bundle? I mean, it has this other thing, a detective school club, that I would not see myself ever playing. But no, Autonomous, it's not still getting produced. It's just popular enough that people are manufacturing flashcards that are proprietary to it. That's very fascinating. But it's also fascinating. You bring up a good point about WonderSwan being like, I think we're going to see a time here shortly where people are just going to be remaking these old things. We're already seeing that with Game Boy. You see how companies are pretty much just remaking Game Boys, pretty much DS, 3DS. I mean, the WonderSwan could be next on that for people. And I guess it really depends if the hardware is hard to come across or if it's easily damaged or very expensive and it's a need for that. I don't know. My whole thing with the WonderSwan is I would want to get like a Gundam themed one or the Gundam games. There's other cool stuff I've always wanted to play on WonderSwan back when I didn't care about Gundam. Okay. I think that's about it. So I would normally, because this is the last day of the month, do a little review of game scores that came out for October. I'm having ChatGPT pull it. It's having a hard time. It's been doing this for a long time now. So we might have to wait until later. It's interesting. ChatGPT now has a little graphical interface as it's doing the work, so you can kind of see what it's thinking. Like, I'm compiling the request to review, blah, 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 blah. It's just repeating it over and over. That's weird. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I should be able to do this and this. I'm going to make sure. Okay, what just happened? Hold up a second. Oh, this could mess stuff up. I'm going to plug this in and see if it messes up the mic. So far, no. Okay. So that is just... Okay, that was just the software I guess I'm using for this anyway. Let me full screen this again. All right. We're back, guys. This is my vibe and chill game. I don't know what I'm saying. This game is just so fun. I can move that over. I am Let's see if it actually picks up the sound real quick. Seems to barely. I'm going to turn it up just a bit. And then... Okay. All right, so... interesting. I think when playing with this thing I've got set up on the computer, there's a little bit of delay just because I've been playing this a whole lot and there hasn't been. So here we go. Here's Castle B, and you can see the gray spot I need to fill out. But that's just... Here's Castle A, which I've got most of it. I'm like near the end. No, there's still some stuff I need to do. Anyway, I'm just playing this because this has been my, I guess, my Halloween game. Oh, boss. We're going to be at a boss. Let's see. Anything else I want to look at for... Yeah, let me see if there's something above here just in case. But there is some input lag. Very, very small, but enough to where... I would just need to buy another Nintendo Switch 2 dock and not use this, like, third-party thing. It's not bad, though. But, like, yeah, I can kind of feel a difference. Playing it so long for the hours I have recently directly on the Switch and on the docked with the Pro Controller, using this third-party external display adapter, I can feel. Okay, let's see... Oh, that was the dumbest first move. I blame it on the... I don't know what his plan is. Okay, he hits me and then he jumps. It's been a while. Okay, he does a little thing. Oh. Okay. There is some input delay. I gotta say... What if I was playing it directly on... Does it let me do that? No. Okay. We're just gonna do it again. So, you know what? I didn't notice the input delay with Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I wonder if that has to do with the nature of the game. This is more like pixel perfect 2D, you know. Hey, GMKillX, good to see you. See, I pressed the thing and it was off by just a pixel. Or something. Okay, he's gonna... Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't, Adam, don't get too greedy. This guy has powerful hits. I mean, because I'm about to die again, probably. Oh. No, I killed him. I am also very powerful myself. Don't want to brag. I've leveled up quite a bit in my day. All right. Hard up. And I know people complain about the music, but I love it. It's like hardcore Nintendo music, not Super Nintendo music. Oh. So I'm now... I don't know if I could go... There's a couple doors that I haven't opened yet. And a couple places... Ooh, I just saw some place... I saw a few places I could go to right now. I need to keep this. I hate those skeletons. Clear bone. Alright, we got that. Oh, you know what? I was just looking... Interesting, it doubles it. I think because I must have two things on the screen, but anyway. One thing this game does that's not in the original is telling you what items that you still have hidden. And I don't know if blue and red is supposed to be the type of item, like story versus non-story. Okay. So I got this new ability, this cool... Late game ability I'm going to use over here. At least it's only one hit, but I like dash into them. Okay. Right here. I've got 2 things that should allow me to get through this. Okay. I have to equip something specific. There we go. There we go. Alright. Was there anything else up here? Goes up pretty high. There's a lot of stuff. Ancient urn. And there's, and in this game, if you guys haven't played it, there's things you collect that are just for decorating your house. And we'll look at my house in a little bit. And I have this amulet on that, like, I get more money in general because I'm trying to save up. There's something I want to get that is, ooh, I might have enough money for it actually now. I just got to remember where that merchant was. I think, and I can use my mouse. I think the merchant I'm looking for is down here. I don't know how easily I can get to a warp gate. I can't, but I see something I can possibly do that might be a warp gate or initiate a warp gate. Oh, I just got something called Barbuda. Oh, I haven't seen that. Alright, so I'll jump down here. I think there's a... Oh, no, hearts. I was about to say, I think there's a lot of money. Oh, okay, so I can't... So I think by now I can open... And it's a warp gate. Hello, everybody. So I think I have every key now that I can open. I think I'm pretty much where I can just beat the game, but I kind of want to complete everything, so... Excellent. So now I can go... See, I'm in the other castle. Now I can go to that area on the left to go up where I was before. I really like the double castle thing. Although I couldn't tell you the story reasons or anything except for... I don't know if one is in the future or the past. It does... Or an alternate timeline. It does have, like, skeleton Simon Belmonts, which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll do that same thing over here. Alright. What's in here? Oh! They're dead. Magical armor. That sounds useful. So let's, body. Ooh, yeah, it does go up quite a bit. Does drop. Magic consumption is reduced. Really? This is pretty good, though, because the defense goes up quite a bit. Damage does go down a little bit, but I am wearing the crush boots that I can actually change now. Because I am... okay. Oh, okay. No, that kind of defeats the purpose. Sorry, I wish there was a better way to go through this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. All right, so... yeah, I'm really late game because now I'm thinking, wait a minute, do I just go to the end? There is some other stuff I can do. Oh. I see something I can do over here. It's not near any warp gate necessarily. Like, do I just have to walk all the way over? There's two different types of warp gates. There are warp gates that take you to different places, and then there are warp gates that completely change what the area is. But I don't think I... The flip through the different castles, I should say. But, you know, I have the faster travel going on, and this helps with enemies that are in my way. So, like, fast travel, not too big of a deal, I guess. Yeah, I just gotta keep going up. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, near the end of the game, you become this beast. You can just kind of run around, kill people without even trying. Okay, so I just need to go literally just straight across. There's one area I'm going to have to go up. Okay, like, according to this, I've got everything in here. This next room, I probably need to go up. Not cool? Okay, come on. Oh my God. I'm just trying to get out of here. Alright. And then this, I just head down and go all the way. And that'd actually get me close to the next spot I need to get to anyway, so. Oh, it's already 8:26. Am I just having that much fun? Alright. Oh my gosh. Almost there. And there's other places I've already been to, but there are items I couldn't reach, and I have to remember, how do I... Like this. Silver armor. But I don't really think that's more powerful than the other stuff I have. Let's see real quick. Oh, it is by a lot. Okay, there we go. So this might be the natural progression that someone would take. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see the hold up. So there's an area up at the top I could go. Let me get that done, but I really want to see the merchant again before I trigger the end game. You know, I should have saved my game over there, but I'll be doing that up here anyway. With Juiced Belmont. Exactly. You guys know your stuff. I think those guys shoot poison. Yeah, poison lizard. Okay, we'll save here. Oh. And I could use that money. And that. Although, there's a trick. There's an area that drops 400, and you can just go in and out, and just get it, and I think that's why I got a lot. I don't need to do that yet, but here, I need the crushing boots. I guess it really doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, the greed amulet gives me a lot of money, but also lowers my defense quite a bit. And so I don't know how much of this is... I forget if it's taking me to a new area or I'm just getting a bunch of cool secrets before I fight the last boss. Oop. A passage somewhere has opened. That's what I like to hear. And where's that somewhere? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look around. I know where. It's so, oh yeah, it even shows it. You see this gray area in the middle? That opened up. That's where the final fight is. But let me teleport to the other castle. Same place. And do that other secret above. Because it is that time and I have to get back to work, so. Oh. Alright. This is like the post-apocalyptic destroyed version. Some medicine jars, heart, wine glass, of course, that goes to my house. And then Kaiser mail. Let me check that real quick. Wow, yeah, that has everything go up. And then if I change my crush boots because I don't need them anymore, I think I can change those to silver boots. Yeah. That's some pretty good defense, and it could go much higher if I go to the merchant and buy. It was something I think that everything's like $2,000 to $4,000. This thing was $25,000 or gold or whatever. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Actually, let me go save my game. But, you know what I think I'm going to do? Either this weekend or Monday, I will stream beating the boss. The thing is, there are multiple ways to beat the boss. So, we'll see. Yo, Midnight Hatter, can we look forward to another Halloween stream tonight with the Trick or Treat cam? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Depending on, wife and I might go out, and depending on the time we get back, I'm going to want to stream a game. And probably this is actually what I might, when I beat the last boss. If not, it might be that other game that I found. Hold up. Let me pull that up again. The wish list, release date added. Yeah, this Tozilia Night game looks so cool. Anyway, well, I'm gonna head out. That was a lot of fun. The castle is apparently in phase with 2 different layers. Yeah, that's what's pretty cool about how they did that. I love it. So, anyway, go. Yeah, have a good Halloween, and yeah, I might be on in stream tonight, or might not. We'll see. But until next time, have a good one. See y'all.